think I know this about me, and like when I encounter certain people, and I think I mentioned this to you before, is how it be both. Like a lot of times, motherfuckers be already feeling death on them so strong and so heavy, and then other times it be like, yeah, they was feeling it, but they feel even more when they meet me. Like some people, like I've noticed that once I decide to start like working with a person or working with a person's spirit, I begin to realize how in the beginning how much they feel death so close to them. You know what I mean? Like literally like right up under them. But it would make sense a little bit from the fact that I know that I'm so skilled in that realm and death follows me. You know what I'm saying? But life follows me too. So it's like I realize that I send people through literal like spiritual deaths and rebirths. So it's like when they meet me or when they encounter me, everything in their life begins to shift. And it seems like everything falling apart. But then it's only because they're spiritually going through a death, meaning that you're dying off from that timeline and entering a new timeline. So everything in your past gotta go. And a lot of times it'll fuck people head up when they enter my aura field because of that. You know what I mean? Like it'll confuse them a little bit and shit. Some people get it, some people don't though. Hell yeah, they always eventually get it. That's what I love about it, because once God starts telling me to work with a person, that's God working with you. Like I'm just a vessel. You know what I mean? So it's like I've watched God. I've watched the energy into a person's life and turn them completely around. I watched it on numerous occasions happen. You know, so I always have faith in the process of that shit too.
That's how I think. I don't be trying to get that shit. That's what everybody feel about it's something that I'm supposed to go through. That's how I feel about every situation.
Something that you're supposed to go through.
Even if I don't want to go through a certain situation, I just go ahead and go through it because you will come to learn. You learn from it.
Hey, you will learn from it.
Knocking their ass out.
It's funny you playing a game and I'm looking at game right here. And it's like
Game
over here.
It's kind of crazy. I ain't think that.
You said, like, it's like you said, you ain't, it's like you just said you ain't want to have to, like, you don't want to have to go through things, but you go through it, because you know you finna have to go through it, so it's like, you brace yourself to go through it type shit.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of remind me of how I'm always comparing life to, like, a game, or recently I've been comparing life to a game, and comparing, like, actually understanding the systematic computer behind life, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's just like that. It's like when you go and download the game on your phone and you go to basically create your avatar, press start on that game, boom, you dropped in that field.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You playing Call of Duty right now, you dropped in that field. The avatar on there did not ask for you to create that avatar. You know what I'm saying? It ain't ask for you to drop it right in the middle of that battlefield to go to war. But you are the one in control. You the one controlling that avatar now. You there though. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's about what you're doing while you're there to stay in that game. And life is like that. Every time you know you done got dropped there. So you have to play the game and you have to beat it, you have to win, because for one, if you don't even think that you're playing, you're finna lose.
Mm-hmm.
if you don't know how to play, you're gonna lose. If you don't learn how to play, or even want to have the you know what I'm saying, the energy to play, you're gonna lose. It's all about your drive. Yeah.
I had to find like clues to.
That much type of stuff. I'm gonna have to look it up. But yeah, with the TV show, the girl on there, she was a princess of hell or whatever, and she was trying to promote the people to understand that we need to do better and we need to do good and become good so that we can get out of hell, not because we want to become good, but because we're becoming extinct, right? And so, to me, it kind of gives that a little bit. It's like people have to get themselves out of hell. You have to do good to get yourself out. You've always been here, right? So not everybody. Those who know. The ones who came down here to help, we know, is you're set apart. But it's like the ones who are here, you have to understand the in depths of how long you've been here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you were so unconscious. You were literally an unplugged soul from the system. You were a lost soul. You fell into the rhythm, in depths of like the universe, meaning that's the darker side. You know what I'm saying? Shadow or side. So it's like in a 3D realm, we're in between the states of that. And here on this realm, it's hell. That's why it feels like that. That's why you continue to go through a loop. That's what when I had that dream, I was put in a looping cycle of being killed. We are put in a looping cycle of bullshit over and over and over again. And that is hell. When you are in heaven, when you have done enough to cleanse your soul to rise to a certain like literal dimension, that's where you get your heaven.
You know it's crazy.
No, you're good.
This shit real. It be sometimes like when I like sometimes I be sleep. It be feeling like sometimes when I used to wake up, I used to like something would just happen when I'm like, it can be like a normal day, but it'd be like something just the smallest thing, meaning shit. But it was like something happened in that day, and I felt like that I already went through it. Like I already went through this shit. Like it be times where I be feeling like damn.